Discipline isn't hard, you've just been brainwashed by the wrong beliefs. So, in this video, I'll break down 3 beliefs that are making discipline feel like a war, and I'll show you how you can make it feel natural. So, the first one is I need to feel ready to act. You have to deeply understand that in life you are never truly ready, no matter what you do. Even if you're about to buy a gym membership, even if you're about to learn a new skill or enter a new job opportunity, you're never truly ready. In life, we simply just have to act. So having this belief, I have to be ready to act, is completely wrong. You are never truly ready in life. All you can simply do is act. All you can simply do is progress. So having this limiting belief in your mind that you have to be ready to act is literally drawing you back from attempting, from acting, from doing what you're supposed to do. So you should not have the belief that I have to be ready. I have to do all these practices. I have to do all these things before I act. I have to have the right framework of mind to act, to begin. You should not have that belief if you are trying to improve, to achieve success. You should not have a belief that is limiting you from acting. So you have to deeply understand that in life you are never truly ready. The only thing you can do is act. Even if you do manage to fail, the only thing you can really do is act and act and act and act. Failure is out there, I know. You could fail, but still, you can learn from failure and act again. You can use the information from failure and act. So in life, you are never truly ready. Even if it's a big opportunity and you're thinking to yourself, I have to be completely prepared, I have to be perfect, I have to be like this, bro. Even thinking about it like that makes you act up, makes you nervous when the opportunity comes. So it's better to just act, to be at a calm state of mind, even if you're not perfect, even if you're not the greatest, but simply acting will bring you a step forward rather than just thinking I have to be perfect and taking a step back. It's better to act than not to act. Because at least you progress, at least you make a difference, at least you get to see the results of your actions rather than constantly thinking to yourself, I have to be ready, I have to be ready, I have to be perfect, I have to read everything, I have to make sure everything is perfect. You are never truly ready in life. You can only do, the only thing you can really do is act. The only option you have is to do. Because if you don't take action, you won't get a result. If you don't do something, you won't get the desired result you want out of life. Even if you are trying to get a better body, if you're thinking to yourself, I have to be ready, I have to be perfect, I have to learn all the muscles and all the areas I need to work on before I go to the gym, you won't get a body. The action gets the results. The act is the thing that gets you to where you want to be. Whether you are trying to improve your body, you have to go to the gym. You have to take action. You have to lift to get the muscle. You don't have to think constantly, I have to be ready. I'm not perfect at that. I won't try yet. I have to be perfect. Don't be like that. You have to understand action is what gets you results. Action is what gets you to where you want to be. So be an actor, not a thinker. Don't think to yourself, I have to be perfect. Think to yourself, what can I do now that can get me to where I want to be? And the second thing is discipline means being perfect. This is completely and utterly wrong. Discipline means improvement. It does not mean perfection. When you have this in your mind that everything you have to do is perfect and you have to be perfect to be disciplined, you are completely and utterly wrong. Discipline simply means having control and having improvement in your life so you can continuously get better. Discipline just gives you the chance to be more free of over your life, have more freedom over yourself, rather than being controlled by outside things, by your desires, by your bad choices, by your limiting beliefs. Discipline literally gives you freedom to control yourself, to have control over your life. So seeing discipline as perfection, seeing you have to be perfect to act, to go to the gym, to be your best self. You just have to get better daily. You have to improve daily. discipline. Discipline is not perfection. You don't have to think to yourself like, I have to be perfect to act. You simply have to take the right actions that will lead to a result. So it's better to have the mind that discipline is just something that helps you improve rather than something that is perfect, that is excellent. If I don't be perfect, I can't be disciplined. That is completely and utterly wrong. That's the wrong state of mind to have with discipline. Discipline is just there to give you more freedom, there to give you more control over your life. So having this mind that I have to be perfect to go to the gym, to learn a new skill, to make more money, is just limiting you. It's making you think that I'm not perfect. I can't do those things. I am far from those things. So you don't take any action. So it's better to have this mind that I am still disciplined, even if I try, even if I fail, even if I do something, I'm still a disciplined individual. Because having this mind that discipline is perfection, you're looking up at discipline. It's something that's far away from you. So understanding that everyone can be a disciplined individual, it's just a matter of improving daily to become the person you desire to be. Discipline is not something you chase after or look up to. It's literally improvement in your life and control over the things that are in your life, over lust, over the things you want, having control and having the choice to choose what you want to truly do that will bring you closer to the desired person you want to become. That is discipline. So discipline isn't being perfect, having to be perfect at going to the gym, having to be perfect at learning a new skill, having to be perfect at thinking. Bro, discipline is just improvement. So do not see it as something that's far away from you. It's closer than you think. And before we get on to the next point, hit that subscribe button. And the third thing is, I'm just not a disciplined person. Many people tell themselves this excuse that you're not a disciplined person. But everyone is disciplined in a way. Whether you take actions to become the person you desire to be, like go to the gym, that is an act of discipline. So telling yourself that you aren't a disciplined person is just an excuse. You constantly tell yourself like, I'm not a disciplined person. I shouldn't try and improve. I shouldn't try and meet new people that will benefit my life. You're just telling yourselves to draw back. You're telling yourself to not have to deal with things that will help you in the future, even though they're hard, like going to the gym. You're telling yourself this excuse constantly to not have to deal with things. So telling yourself, I'm not a disciplined person, anyone can literally be disciplined. Literally anyone. It's something you build. It's not something you are born with. You can build discipline by going to the gym, learning a new skill, improving yourself in some way. That is an act of discipline. Discipline is simply having control over your life to move in the right direction. So telling yourself you're not a disciplined person, I don't do those kind of things, I don't want to improve, it's just simply an excuse that is stopping you from becoming the person you desire to become. So stop telling yourself, I'm not a disciplined person. Literally, anyone can be disciplined. If you do the right things, take the steps to become the person you want to be, that will make you more happier, that will give you more freedom, more money, more success. Why wouldn't you want that? So stop telling yourself this excuse, I'm not disciplined. Drawback, excuse, I don't have to deal with taking action. I don't have to deal with improvement. I just have to draw back. Stop telling yourself this excuse. You can simply just take the right actions that will bring you where you want to be. Discipline is literally improvement. It's any improvement you do in your life. That's an act of discipline. So you can accomplish absolutely anything if you focus on improvements. So those are the three beliefs that are making discipline feel like a complete and utter war. Remove those three beliefs and you'll start feeling like it's natural, like it's something that you can easily do. So if you like these kind of videos, hit that subscribe button and check out this other video. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.